All right, so in this video, I want to give you a clear 5-step process for getting and staying sober, okay? Step 1, set clear and specific goals. You know, I think this is an obvious first step. Stop the flow, do the work, move on. Before you can do the work, you got to figure out what work you're going to do, right? Before you can figure that out, you got to know what you're working towards. This is where setting clear and specific goals for your journey comes in. You know, by defining your goals, you are really setting the stage for everything else that's going to come. You know, I really want you to focus your mind on your future, not on the past. You know, it's much more productive. It's a much more productive way of living, right? Figure out where you want to go and then fix a timeline for getting there. You know, make your goals smart goals so that's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and timely. Now, once you figure this out, it's important that you stick them down on a piece of paper. By committing them to paper, you're kind of making them more solid. You know, it's like writing a mini contract with yourself. You can even sign it to make it a bit more official. Now, step 2, identify your triggers and start to create coping strategies. Now, you know where you're going, so let's understand what's keeping you where you are. I think one of the biggest hindrances to any progress in this journey is going to be about the sparks, what sparks your cravings or your urges. These triggers are usually emotional, people, places, that kind of thing. So don't try to use an exhaustive list yet, just pop things down as they come into your mind. You know, you're going to be adding to these things as you go through your journey. So you'll be in a much better place later on to understand yourself, understand where you're going to go. And it's only when you know what your triggers are, can you start to even figure out what kind of coping strategies you're going to use, right? If you don't know what you're coping, how can you figure them out? So some strategies can include mindfulness, getting support from the people around you, alternative activities, etc. Step 3, build a support network for yourself. You know, get the help of family and friends who you know who are going to support you in the direction that you want to go, right? I would avoid, like the plague, anybody who's trying to fill your head with negativity or negative stereotypes. You know, don't be silent with these people either, especially when you need accountability or you need encouragement. You know, tell them about your goals. Lean on them when you're going through any challenging times. You know, I find this is one of the biggest helps for me personally. Just vocalizing who I want to be to the people around me, to my family, vocalizing the journey that I want to be on. So don't be afraid to share your journey, you know, the places you want to go, the person you want to be. I really think there is little value, however, in telling people that you're trying to get away from alcohol, right? If you focus their minds on the alcohol, then they are going to focus their minds on the alcohol. You know, this is mostly for your benefit, really. You know, the more you can focus on where you want to go, the less attention you will give to what you're trying to leave behind. And isn't that what we're trying to do? Now, before we get into step 4, we've got an entire free course available that's going to help you to stay sober. It's called The Beginner's Guide to Getting and Staying Sober. There's video in this course, there's audio, there's PDF downloads and quizzes, which are all going to really help you to get a personalized plan for your new sober life. Okay, step 4, which is to start to build healthy routines and habits. You know, there's no rush with this. Like I said, step by step by step. Take things easy in the beginning. You know, we're gradually trying to replace unhealthy habits with better alternatives. Alternatives that are going to contribute to your overall well-being. So focus your small steps on things like getting regular exercise, okay? Feeding yourself properly, getting enough sleep. All of those kind of things make a difference. You can also take time out for anything that eases your mind and maintains a positive mental state, like meditation or journaling. You know, my kind of meditation is just like this, getting out into nature, letting my mind wander wherever it wants. You know, it's wonderful therapy that has really brought me many benefits over the years. All right, step 5 is just to keep monitoring your progress and making adjustments where necessary. Take regular timeouts, go through your goals and just track your progress as you move forwards. You know, set up regular milestones. This is important, not just for how long you've been on the journey, you know, counting the days, but the milestones that are also getting you closer to your goals. These are the most important things, I think. Make sure you celebrate these milestones. You know, you should be rewarding yourself for every bit of hard work that you put into this, right? You know, the reward is going to come in the end anyway, but you know, think about the setbacks as well as opportunities for growth, for learning. If you find certain parts of your plan are not working, change them. You know, either making adjustments as needed or even completely changing them. You know, these are your plans, and you should take what you want, you know, just your plans when necessary, so that they remain effective, relevant to supporting your life goals. You know, your journey is going to evolve slowly as you change into the person you want to be, the best version of yourself, opening more and more of your potential. So your plans are bound to evolve as well. Okay, that's it for now. Watch this video next, which is about the 3 must-haves of a great sober life. Take care of yourself, onwards and upwards. Bye now.